Hey everybody, it's Father Vic. It is the last week of October and I wanted to give you an update on where we are with our construction. As you know, we were hopeful to be back in the church by mid-September, but because of material delays and a couple other delays, that's just obviously not possible. So it looks like we'll be back in the building on the Sunday before Thanksgiving or maybe the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So we got to stick it out outside for just a little bit longer. But I wanted to give you an update on where we are inside. So I'm going to take you on a little tour now and show you what's going on. Okay? We'll start off here where I am in the new stairwell. So you can see the new stairwell is not in yet. It's supposed to be coming in this week. They had a couple design issue problems, but it's coming together. And it will lead, when you come downstairs from the church, right into this little anteroom into the hall downstairs. To your left will still be the men's room. Let me poke in here. I'll show you there's some tile work already gone in there, but the drywall's finished. They'll be putting all the fixtures and things in there soon. It looks kind of messy down here, but you see we have new columns. And you can see that the roof is now painted black. Now remember, we're going to be putting clouds at about 9 feet high, so it'll hide all of the air conditioning vents and all of those pieces and make this room look very nice. We'll also be having automatic blinds to come down on the windows to darken things out when we have to show videos and things like that. So it's coming along, as you can see, and even though it looks a little messy now, it really has come a long way in the last week. As we head in here to the ministry room, you can see they've already started a lot of the painting and finishing that up, even painting the cabinets and things for us. More painting going on here. That little room right there is going to become a utility closet. Let me take you into the kitchen. I'm going to speed up here real quick as we walk through here. You can see here the new tile work in the kitchen. Looks nice. The same tiles will be on the floor that have always been there, although this yellow color that we have is going to be taken out. So you can see we've cleaned the tiles on the floor, put new tiles up on the wall. We'll be getting a new paint job in there this week. Those are the new frames for the fire-safe doors that we're going to be placed in the church. So let's head upstairs. I'll speed it up here just a little bit. I'm going to take you back and show you. You see a wider doorway here that leads back towards the elevator here. And in this dark room, unfortunately I didn't have a light, but that's the new handicap accessible bathroom. Then we come this way into where the sacristy is going to be. It'll be one large room here. And you can see they haven't started the woodworking here either. We'll go into the church and I'll show you a few things here in the church as well. Maybe you can see the wood floor has been stained. I'll show you that here in a second, but look how bright and open the church looks. Now, these are the weird little lights that I was telling you about a few weeks ago. They're really bright, but they really look weird. So the paint is not quite the color you see right now. Those are just installed to help with the working lights, but you can see the sun coming through. Let me show you something that I filmed a couple of weeks ago before the floor had been stained. You can see it's nighttime, but these kind of weird lights really light up the church, and it helps the workers in their work so they're able to see when they're working, but the colors are not quite right. And you can see it's nice and dark outside. So what I'm going to do here in just a second is I'm going to cut to another video that I walked outside and took. And you can see how bright it looks outside. So if you've driven past the church in recent weeks at night and seen the church all lit up, it's because those new crazy lights that they have in there that are just temporary. So I just wanted to show that to you. Back into the church from today. Let me show you, those are the new wall boxes, the sconce boxes. They had to fix those, which is why that wiring looks weird. They're going to repaint all that. But let me show you the stained floor. Remember, we're getting hardwood floors in the church. And this is the stain color. It's a little dusty right there. Let me pull that plastic back. You can see that's beautiful. And it looks absolutely gorgeous with the marble and the colors that we've chosen. And we put the pews on top of that. It's going to be great. This is the new altar pad. That altar right there is going to move right out here where I'm pointing. And you see where that trolley is there? That's about where the ambo is going to be. And then over here is where the deacons and I, this is where our chairs will be right here. And those boxes in the floor for sound equipment and things. These are beautiful reredos. Looking back over the church, you can see up into the choir loft. All of the physical improvements for the choir loft already finished. We've got new risers, and now we're just going to be painting and fixing up there. The bathroom that we had in the back here, as you know, we're turning it into 2 bathrooms now. So these 2 little water closets, they'll be private, little light, little vent in there. And you use the bathroom there. And let me step in here and turn around, and then there'll be a communal sink. And these are for men and women. Anybody's allowed to go in there and use them, and then you just come out and wash your sink together. This should cut down on the wait times that we have inside the church. So we head back into the church. You can see the floor is covered up so that we don't scuff it or cause any problems with it, because it looks beautiful. And let me give you just a little last word here before I leave you today. So that was a brief little tour of the church, kind of showing you what's going on right now. As I mentioned, we're not going to be able to be back in the building because of the delays. So it looks like the weekend before, the weekend after Thanksgiving, we'll start having masses back in the building, but not upstairs, not in here. They'll be downstairs in what was Adamski Hall. Hopefully by then we'll have already voted on a name for it. And then that way, once all the new lights come in, all of these lights to replace those weird, funky lights that we have in there temporarily, once all the new lights are in, all the new pews are in, hopefully right around Christmas time, we'll be able to come back into the church, and it'll be a new Christmas present for us. So that's the update for today. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you have a very safe time today. Know that I love and care for you always, and if there's anything I can do for you, please email me. If you have any questions, please email me. I'm always happy. Thank you again for your generosity in making this happen. I look forward to seeing you soon when it's safe enough for us to all gather here in this building once again. Thanks.